You know, I'm not much for speeches, but I'm going to give it a go here. I've spent a couple of sleepless nights. I'm so excited about doing this whole thing. I love inaugurals. I've gone to all of them. We're missing Mountain Metro tonight, and it's just kind of a drag to miss it. Scott's up there and installing everybody. But I was wondering what to write. And the question that came to mind was, what is SMDRA anyway? Many of us have spent considerable time contemplating this very question recently. Well, it's certainly more than a brick-and-mortar building on the corner of Mineral and Broadway, where the parking lot overflows on a regular basis. It's more than a business and bank accounts and spreadsheets. It isn't a place where people have to go or to gather on any given day of the week. So what is the draw? Where's the secret sauce? People have come from other states to see if they can figure out what our success is. Isn't it amazing how so many people from all walks of life and from so many different businesses, all competitors, if you think about it, come to recharge, to learn, and to enjoy? A couple of weeks ago, the media was interviewing a couple who had lost their home at the fire at 4 Mile Canyon. The reporter said, "It must be horrifying to sit and watch your home burn and to lose everything you've gathered in your lifetime." He said, "I'll bet you'll think twice about rebuilding here." And the gentleman on TV had tears in his eyes, and he shook his head and he said, "No," he says, "you know, we can rebuild the bricks and the mortar and replace the things that we've lost. But what was most precious to them and of greatest concern were the friends and the neighbors they've shared their life with for over 30 years. You can't replace people like that," he said. "We genuinely care about each other." That is the secret sauce here at SMDRA. We genuinely care about each other as people, as realtors, affiliates, and staff. It is a family that draws people in like a magnet. They can feel and hear and see the caring. So what makes SMDRA so successful? Danny Thomas said, "Success has nothing to do with what you gain in life or accomplish for yourself. It is what you do for others." I don't know about you, but everywhere I look, I see one of our SMDRA members doing something for others. From the almost completed third Habitat house on Hillside, thank you, Jim. To the employers we work with so they can in turn help their employees achieve the American dream of home ownership. Caroline and Bruce, thank you. I see volunteers working with local high school students with job interviews, learning about renting their first home and setting up their credit. Katie Bancroft, you're a star. I see backpacks and school supplies going out the door to children so they can learn and become successful. Thank you, SMDRA, for that. We have countless members that gather food and money, toys, gifts for local food banks all year long. Thank you to every single one of you and the affiliates for that. There are people who meet with government officials so we can be informed and make good choices for our lives and communities. And Sandy, you have really taken us a long ways where that's concerned. Thank you. We have members who have spent countless hours helping others keep their homes by avoiding foreclosure. I told you I wasn't a speech giver. You would think by now that our members would take a break, but no, they show up to help each other. They give to the Member Relief Fund, which never seems to run dry because of the generosity of our people on Friday mornings. They believe that the more you give, the better it feels. When you attend the committee meetings throughout the community, you can't help but run into a SMDRA member or members, as usually the case, working to ensure the success of events and committees. and said, "Try not to become a person of success, but rather a person of value." SMDRA members are some of the most valuable people I know. We seem to be a breeding ground for leaders here at our association. We will once again be the home association for the 2012 Colorado Association of Realtors President. Thank you to Scott Mathias. You'll have to do it loud so we can hear you at Mountain Metro. He called today. He said to tell you all hello and how proud he is of you. Congratulations. Oops, wait, I skipped a line. A huge thank you to Sandy Trujillo, our Metro District VP for 2011. And a huge congratulations to Katie Bancroft, the new 2011 State President for Women's Council of Realtors. That's where I got my start too. It's cool. The list of leaders is too long to go through. We have so many. What makes a rock-solid leader? I believe they have long-term vision. They know what excellence is, and they believe in advanced planning. They are disciplined. They have enthusiasm beyond belief. They are responsible. They are always willing to make sacrifices. They understand humility. They are influential, and they persevere. This year, we are making some changes in how we cultivate the leaders in our association. I hope that you will step up and volunteer some of your time to ensure the value of our members. Most of you in this room have held a position or currently do. I am asking you to become a mentor to someone, to show them the steps to becoming a leader in some capacity at our board and in our community. You are very lucky to have a wonderful, insightful board of directors that care deeply about the direction of SMDRA. Our staff is charged by our CEO, we're calling him Squeaky Pete this week. Right, Ron? Where are you? Ron, what? Oh, it was a fun week. He's charged them to become better, and you know, I do not know how they will accomplish that lofty goal, because they are close to perfection right now. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much. Well, Stu has done an amazing job as he helped us to cherish the past and frame the future this year. Yet our work is not finished. I ask you to join me as we lead the way into 2011. SMDRA is the lighthouse built on a rock-solid foundation, and each of you are the beacon of light, helping others find the way to a safe harbor in these tough economic times. I am proud to be a member of this association, and I appreciate the opportunities and the challenges ahead. Would you please join me and your board of directors as we set out to make SMDRA the best that it can possibly be in 2011. Please go and be that beacon of strength and the guiding light in our communities. Thank you very much.